Today we're exposing the shocking truth about what's really in your sandwich. The 15 bread brands you need to avoid immediately, backed by documented evidence, recalls, and expert warnings. From sky-high sugar levels to contamination scandals that made national headlines, what you're about to discover might completely change your grocery list. And here's the good news. Stick with me until the end, because I'll reveal the 4 truly clean brands that nutrition experts actually trust. Let's dive in and separate the real bread from the chemical cocktails. 15. Arnold Whole Grains. Arnold's honey oat might sound wholesome, but the reality is far different. Despite the healthy marketing, each slice packs 200 milligrams of sodium and a shocking 5 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than some cookies. The honey flavoring isn't even real honey in many cases. It's a combination of corn syrup and artificial flavoring designed to mimic sweetness. Experts point out that the sodium content alone means just 2 slices deliver nearly 20% of your daily recommended limit. The ingredient list reads like a chemistry experiment, with over 25 components, including multiple preservatives and dough conditioners that have no place in genuine whole grain bread. 14. Roman Meal Bread. Roman meal markets itself as nutritious and filling, but nutritionists aren't buying it. Each slice contains 240 milligrams of sodium, making it one of the saltiest options on supermarket shelves. The bread uses enriched flour as its primary ingredient, not whole grains, meaning it's been stripped of nutrients and then artificially fortified. What's worse, the brand adds high fructose corn syrup and caramel coloring to achieve its brown, healthy appearance. One dietitian warned that this bread is essentially white bread in disguise, with just enough whole wheat flour sprinkled in to fool consumers. The fiber content is a measly 1 gram per slice, far below what real whole grain bread should provide. 13. Schmidt Old Time 647 Bread. Schmidt's 647 line promises lower calories, but achieves this through a dangerous trade-off. To reduce calories to just 40 per slice, the company loads the bread with cellulose, which is essentially wood pulp fiber. While technically safe, experts question whether consuming processed wood derivatives is truly healthy. The bread also contains a long list of stabilizers and emulsifiers to maintain texture despite the calorie reduction. Many consumers report digestive discomfort after eating this bread regularly. Nutritionists warn that extremely low-calorie bread often means you're eating air and additives rather than actual nourishment. The sodium content remains high at 130 milligrams per slice, and the bread contains artificial sweeteners that may trigger cravings. 12. Sara Lee Artisano Bakery Bread. Sara Lee's Artisano line tries to appear artisan and craft-made, but it's far from a bakery loaf. Each slice contains 200 milligrams of sodium and includes soybean oil, mono and diglycerides, and datum, a dough conditioner that some studies suggest may affect gut health. The bread is advertised as having no artificial colors or high fructose corn syrup, yet it still contains 3 grams of added sugar per slice and multiple synthetic preservatives. Real artisan bread doesn't last 2 weeks on your counter. This does, which tells you everything about the preservatives involved. Experts note that the soft, uniform texture is achieved through heavy processing, not traditional baking. Methods. 11. Nature's Promise. Organic white bread. Just because it says organic doesn't mean it's healthy. Nature's Promise. Organic white uses organic refined flour, which means it's still stripped of fiber and nutrients. Each slice has only 1 gram of fiber and contains 2 grams of added organic cane sugar. The problem isn't synthetic chemicals here, it's that organic junk food is still junk food. With 150 milligrams of sodium per slice and virtually no nutritional value, you're better off eating cardboard. Nutritionists consistently point out that organic white bread is nutritionally equivalent to regular white bread, it just costs more. The rapid blood sugar spike you get from refined flour happens whether it's organic or not. 10. Oro Wheat Oat Nut Bread. Oro Wheat's oat nut sounds healthy with its nuts and oats, but a closer look reveals problems. Each slice contains 3 grams of sugar and 190 milligrams of sodium. The nuts are actually oat pieces mixed with artificial nut flavoring in many batches. The bread base is still enriched wheat flour, not whole grain, and includes multiple preservatives like calcium propionate. Consumer reports found inconsistencies in the actual oat and nut content from loaf to loaf, suggesting quality control issues. The calorie count sits at 100 per slice, but with minimal protein at just 3 grams and low fiber, it won't keep you satisfied. Experts classify this as another marketing success but nutritional failure. 9. Strooiman Dutch Country, 100% whole wheat. Despite claiming to be 100% whole wheat, Strooiman's bread contains a troubling amount of added ingredients. Each slice packs 210 milligrams of sodium, one of the highest on this list. The bread includes high fructose corn syrup, which many consumers actively try to avoid, and multiple preservatives to extend shelf life. In 2023, the brand faced customer complaints about unusual chemical smells in certain batches, though no official recall was issued. The texture is overly soft and spongy, indicating heavy processing. Nutritionists note that truly 100% whole wheat bread should have a denser texture and shorter shelf life. This bread lasting 3 weeks unopened is a red flag. 8. Aunt Millie's Live Carb Smart Bread. Aunt Millie's markets this bread to diabetics and low-carb dieters, but the reality is concerning. To achieve low net carbs, the company adds modified wheat starch, wheat gluten, and cellulose fiber, creating a Frankenstein loaf that barely resembles real bread. Each slice contains multiple sugar alcohols that can cause severe digestive distress, including bloating and diarrhea in sensitive individuals. The sodium content hits 180 milligrams per slice, and the bread includes artificial sweeteners like sucralose. Experts warn that highly modified starches may not be metabolically neutral as claimed. Several studies suggest that these engineered low-carb products can still trigger insulin responses in some people, defeating their purpose entirely. 7. Sunbeam Giant Enriched Bread. Sunbeam's Giant line is exactly what's wrong with modern bread. Massive slices, yes, but nutritionally bankrupt. Each slice delivers 110 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 170 milligrams of sodium, with virtually no fiber or protein to show for it. The ingredients include enriched bleached flour, high fructose corn syrup, and soybean oil, plus a dozen preservatives and dough conditioners. In 2022, multiple consumers reported finding mold in loaves well before the expiration date, suggesting moisture imbalance in the formula. The bread compresses to almost nothing when you try to make a sandwich, a clear sign of excessive air injection and minimal substance. Dietitians joke that this bread is basically flavored air with a chemical preservative coating. 6. Cobblestone Bread Co. Recipes. Cobblestone tries to sound rustic and homemade, but it's mass-produced in the same facilities as budget brands. The nutrition facts reveal 220 milligrams of sodium per slice and 4 grams of added sugar to mask the taste of cheap ingredients. The brand uses caramel coloring to make white bread look wheat, fooling many health-conscious shoppers. What's particularly concerning is the extensive use of dough conditioners, including azotocarbonamide, the same chemical used in yoga mats and shoe soles. While FDA approved, many countries have banned this ingredient due to potential health risks. Consumers frequently complain about the bread's artificial taste and how quickly it goes stale once open. 5. Pepperidge Farm Swirl Bread. Pepperidge Farm's flavored swirl breads, cinnamon raisin and others, are desserts masquerading as breakfast foods. A single slice contains 9 grams of sugar, more than a glazed donut hole. The cinnamon swirl variety packs 240 milligrams of sodium and includes artificial flavoring, despite marketing that suggests real cinnamon. The raisins are often sweetened with additional sugar syrup, compounding the problem. 2 slices for French toast means you're consuming 18 grams of sugar before adding syrup. Nutritionists are clear. These products belong in the cake aisle, not with sandwich bread. Regular consumption significantly increases diabetes risk and contributes to weight gain. 4. Wonder Classic White Sandwich Bread. Approaching our top worst breads, Wonder White remains an iconic American brand for all the wrong reasons. Each 2-slice serving delivers 140 calories, 180 milligrams of sodium, and 5 grams of sugar with less than 1 gram of fiber. The bread is made from bleached enriched flour that's been stripped of every natural nutrient. then artificially fortified with synthetic vitamins that your body barely absorbs. The ingredient list includes over 20 items, many with names you can't pronounce. Experts consistently rank Wonder among the unhealthiest breads available. The pillowy, soft texture that never goes stale is achieved through massive amounts of preservatives, not quality ingredients. This bread is essentially edible, packaging material with a vitamin spray. 3. Walmart Great Value. Wheat bread. At number 3, Great Value. Wheat bread represents the dangerous intersection of low price and lower quality. While marketed as wheat bread, the first ingredient is actually enriched white flour, with whole wheat flour listed third. Each slice has 110 calories, 170 milligrams of sodium, and contains high fructose corn syrup. The wheat appearance comes from caramel coloring. In 2024, Walmart faced a serious quality control crisis when customers across multiple states reported finding plastic fragments, metal shavings, and even rubber pieces in Great Value bread. At least 5 people required medical attention for mouth injuries. Investigation revealed worn machinery and insufficient quality inspections at contracted bakeries. The incident forced recalls of over 100,000 loaves. Between poor nutrition and contamination risks, this bread is a double threat to your health. 2. Sara Lee Classic Honey Wheat. Coming in at number 2, Sara Lee's tragedy extends beyond their earlier listeria scandal. The classic honey wheat variety contains 3 grams of added sugar per slice, 200 milligrams of sodium, and uses enriched flour, not whole wheat, as its base. The honey flavoring is artificial, and the bread includes multiple chemical preservatives. What makes Sara Lee particularly problematic is their 2024 listeria outbreak that killed 15 people and caused 6 miscarriages, resulting from contaminated production facilities. The company pleaded guilty to distributing adulterated food and paid $4.4 million in fines. Consumer trust evaporated overnight. Even after facility upgrades, many families refused to buy Sara Lee products due to the severity of that food safety disaster. The combination of poor nutrition and catastrophic safety record places this bread near the top of our worst list. 1. King's Hawaiian Original Hawaiian Sweet Rolls. Taking the number 1 spot as the absolute worst, King's Hawaiian Sweet Rolls are a health disaster wrapped in delicious packaging. Each small roll contains 5 grams of sugar, mostly added, making these sweeter than many cookies. A typical sandwich using 2 rolls means you're consuming 10 grams of sugar before any filling. The rolls are loaded with butter and oils, pushing saturated fat levels dangerously high. Sodium clocks in at 90 milligrams per roll, and there's virtually no fiber or protein to offset the empty carbs. Nutritionists are unanimous. These are dessert items, not sandwich bread. Regular consumption directly contributes to obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Parents unknowingly pack these in school lunches, giving children sugar crashes by mid-morning. The rolls are so calorie-dense and nutrient-poor that experts recommend treating them like birthday cake, reserved for rare special occasions only. The combination of excessive sugar, low nutritional value, and misleading marketing that positions them as meal components earns King's Hawaiian the dubious honor of worst packaged bread in America. The 4 best bread brands. After exposing the worst offenders, it's time for hope. Here are the 4 bread brands that nutrition experts actually recommend, backed by clean ingredients and stellar reputations. 4. Nature's Own 100% Whole Wheat. Starting our best list at number 4, Nature's Own 100%. Whole wheat proves that healthy bread doesn't have to be expensive. Made from 100% whole wheat flour, each slice provides 13 grams of whole grains and 2 grams of fiber for just 60 calories. The company commits to 0 artificial preservatives, no artificial colors, and no high fructose corn syrup. With only 1 gram of added sugar per slice, this bread won't spike your blood sugar. Nutritionists consistently recommend Nature's Own as the best value option for families on a budget. According to dietitian Lindsay Livingston, this bread delivers 4 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber per slice while keeping sugar minimal, making it perfect for daily sandwiches. Customers praise its soft texture and naturally mild wheat flavor without any chemical aftertaste. With nationwide availability and decades of consistent quality, Nature's Own sets the standard for affordable, healthy bread. 3. Silver Hills Bakery Sprouted Power. At number 3, Silver Hills represents the gold standard of sprouted grain bread. This Canadian bakery specializes in 100% organic sprouted whole grains with zero animal fats, making their bread completely vegan. Each 2-slice serving of their Big 16 variety provides an impressive 8 grams of fiber and 6 grams of protein. The sprouting process breaks down the grains, wheat, oats, barley, millet, quinoa, and sunflower seeds, making them easier to digest and more nutritious than conventional grains. Silver Hills adds no sugar or uses less than 1 gram per serving, and absolutely no artificial preservatives, which is why the bread requires refrigeration. Nutritionist Brittany Brown lists Silver Hills alongside top picks for healthy sandwiches because it delivers fiber, protein, B vitamins, minerals, and beneficial fats from seeds. Consumers love the robust grain flavor, satisfyingly firm texture, and how long it keeps them full. With over 30 years of reputation in the whole grain industry, Silver Hills proves that bread can be both genuinely nutritious and delicious. 2. Dave's Killer Bread. 21 whole grains and seeds. Claiming the number 2 spot, Dave's Killer Bread has revolutionized the organic bread market. Their 21 whole grains and seeds variety contains an incredible blend of organic seeds and grains, delivering 10 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein per 2 slices. The ingredient list reads like a health food store. Flax seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, millet, and oats. Nutritionists rate Dave's as the best seeded bread available, providing omega-3 fatty acids, complete proteins, and powerful antioxidants. The bread is completely free of preservatives and high fructose corn syrup, with only 1 to 2 grams of added sugar per slice. Dietitian Brittany Brown confirms Dave's Killer Bread as a top choice for healthy sandwiches because of its high fiber, quality protein, and beneficial fats. Customers rave about the rich, naturally sweet flavor, soft yet substantial texture, and satisfying seed crunch. The brand's inspiring backstory, founded by a formerly incarcerated individual who now employs ex-offenders, adds social consciousness to nutritional excellence. Dave's Killer Bread proves you don't have to compromise taste for health. 1. Food for life. Ezekiel 4:9 Sprouted Grain Bread. Taking the top spot as the absolute best bread in America, Food for Life's Ezekiel 4:9 is the gold standard that all other breads are measured against. Made from 100% sprouted grains with zero refined flour, no added sugar, and no artificial preservatives whatsoever, this bread is as close to perfect as you can get. The sprouting process activates enzymes that make the grains easier to digest while maximizing their nutritional content. 2 slices provide up to 12 grams of fiber and 8 grams of complete protein, outperforming nearly every other bread on the market. Nutritionists explain that sprouted grain breads like Ezekiel improve nutrient absorption, support healthy digestion, and provide sustained energy without blood sugar spikes. The bread is so nutritionally dense that many consider it a superfood. When Real Simple interviewed 3 nutrition experts for their top healthy sandwich bread recommendation, all 3 unanimously chose Ezekiel. The bread contains minimal sodium, 0 added sugar, and a short ingredient list of pure sprouted grains and seeds. With decades of reputation in the organic food world and certifications for organic and vegan standards, Ezekiel 4:9 represents what bread was meant to be: simple, nutritious, and genuinely good for you. There you have it. 15 brands to avoid and 4 that actually deserve your money. Before your next grocery run, remember, check the first ingredient must be whole grain or sprouted, compare sugar and sodium levels, and skip anything with high fructose corn syrup or artificial additives. If this opened your eyes, leave a like, comment which bread you use or want reviewed next, and share this with your family. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss content protecting your health. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.